skimming versus deep reading. When to do each. Most people think reading is one skill. You pick up a book, run your eyes across the page, and call it done. But here's the truth, there are two kinds of reading that matter: skimming and deep reading. One is fast and wide, the other is slow and deep. Both have value, but the secret is knowing when to use each. Get it wrong and you waste time. Get it right and you multiply your learning. What is skimming? Skimming is scanning quickly to get the gist without digging into every detail. It's about speed, overview, and filtering. You're not looking to memorize, you're looking to decide whether something deserves deeper attention. Examples of skimming: flipping through a magazine, glancing at an article to check relevance, scanning a book's table of contents, headings, or summaries. Purpose, efficiency, saving time, separating signal from noise. What is deep reading? Deep reading is the opposite: slow, focused, and immersive. It's when you wrestle with the ideas, reflect, and let the material sink in. Deep reading builds comprehension, memory, and transformation. Examples of deep reading: absorbing a classic like Meditations or Man's Search for Meaning, studying a book to apply it in your career or personal life, reading literature to savor language and meaning. Purpose, depth, understanding, wisdom. Why do you need both? Here's the key: skimming without deep reading leaves you shallow. Deep reading without skimming leaves you overwhelmed. In a world drowning with information, you need both skills. Think of it like cooking. Skimming is grocery shopping, deep reading is the actual meal. When to skim? Skimming is not laziness, it's strategic. Use it when previewing a book. Before committing, skim the table of contents, introduction, and a random chapter. This helps you decide if it's worth a deep read. Reviewing old notes. When revisiting your wisdom library, skim to refresh memory. The quick glance reconnects you to core ideas without rereading the whole book. Researching broadly when gathering material for a project. You don't need every detail, just enough to know where to go deeper. Filtering low value content like news articles, online posts, or repetitive business books often don't deserve deep attention. Skim them for key takeaways and move on. Rereading for key points. Sometimes you have already read a book deeply once. Skim it again just to capture highlights or refresh insights. When to read deeply? Deep reading is where transformation happens. Use it when the book aligns with your life stage. If a book speaks directly to your challenges, read it deeply. Example: money books when you are starting your career, relationship books when you are navigating love. Point number two: the author is worth your time if it's a respected thinker, philosopher, or a practitioner with lived wisdom. Slow down. Their words deserve digestion, not skimming. Third, you want long term memory. Skimming won't store lessons in your subconscious. If you want wisdom you will carry for life, deep read. Fourth, if you are seeking transformation, not trivia. Some books are designed to change how you think, not just inform. Books like The Power of Now or Atomic Habits require deep attention to rewire habits and perspective. 5. You are studying craft or art. If you're learning how to write, speak, or think critically, deep reading helps. You notice structure, rhythm, and detail. How to combine both using the SMART system. Step number 1: skim first. Preview the book to understand its structure, flow, and potential value. Check contents. Read introduction and conclusion. Flip through subheadings and the charts. This creates a roadmap in your brain. Step number 2: decide depth. If the book is high value, commit to a deep read. If it's low value, extract the nuggets and move on. Step number 3: alternate layers. Even within one book, you can mix both. Deep read the chapters that matter most. Skim the ones that repeat or wander. Step 4. Skim for review. After a deep read, come back later and skim to refresh memory and reinforce learning. Also, there are a few pitfalls to avoid. Only skimming everything, you will become a collector of quotes with no depth. Only deep reading everything, you will drown in information and finish fewer books. Skimming without purpose leads to shallow consumption. Always know why you are skimming. Deep reading without application leads to inspiration without transformation. Always apply what you have learned. Let's come to the balance. Think of skimming and deep reading as two muscles. Skimming builds speed and efficiency. Deep reading builds strength and wisdom. To live well, you need both. Great readers aren't just fast or deep, they are flexible. They know when to skim like a hawk, scanning the horizon, and when to dive like a diver, seeking the treasure. So here's a takeaway: skim widely but read deeply where it matters. Skim for overview but deep read for impact. Skim to choose but deep read to change. Because in the end, the goal isn't to finish books. The goal is to finish with something inside you that wasn't there before.